Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Thom.
That's Thom, we're back. More reviews. Another eBay special here, Battlefield Objectives. So this one I was very, very excited about when I went to Adepticon. Scroggins had a bunch of these painted already. This was like 2 years ago.
And about the long Thom or the Monster Mash? What was your favorite?
I mean the long Thom. The Long Dan, as it is now called.
The Long Dan.
Dan has immortalized himself.
From Adepticon.
Adepticon. Immortalized himself, destroying the opposition
Catalyst.
with the long Thom.
It was Catalyst.
It was true. It was Ray and Randall. It was a great game. So this
That's why you still don't have your Kickstarter.
That's why I don't have my Kickstarter. They're still mad about that.
only joking.
So MASH vehicle, mobile HQ, long Thom with the gun trailer. Very, very cool. So we're going to unbox it. We're going to get them on the turntable. We're going to give you our opinions, or as Thom likes to say, his facts.
Only facts.
Only facts. It's like onlydans.com.
Onlydans.com.
All right. So guys, stick around. Battlefield Support Objectives review is coming right up. And we're back. So here it is. It's a big box. There's only 4 things in it. When Thom saw it, he's like, why is the box so big?
Yeah, I know why. I know. And I'm a fan of standardization.
Yeah.
I like that it's consistent, even if it's ridiculous. Like how it's like that. What is this? A school for ants?
A school for ants?
Like
how are they supposed to learn to read good if they can't even fit inside the school?
Like you could fit a box inside of this if you wanted. Like
you could also fit cards.
Like
it's big. Your whole hand fits in the box.
Okay.
So speaking of which, let's get.
It's too late. I've already done it.
It's already open. All right. So standard stuff inside all of these boxes. Slightly different with the vehicles. There are 4 vehicles in here. Now, also there's like a little there's a little extra piece there. That's the like bump out for the MASH vehicle for this guy.
Oh, for that. I thought it was off the
so we've got, check it out. We've got these Battlefield support cards, or these Battlefield asset cards they're called. So you have one for the mobile HQ, one for the MASH, one for the mobile long Thom. All right, mobile HQ, MASH, long Thom. They are double-sided as well. So we've got, you know, basically the veteran version on as well. Or actually, what is the difference here? They're just different variants. So pretty neat. Then you've got the Alpha Strike cards. Again, this is the first time we're seeing Alpha Strike vehicle cards, you know, in this Kickstarter. So pretty cool. They are, of course, double-sided as well.
Are those the first vehicle cards ever?
Ever. Official ones. I mean, you can get them on Master Unit List, but the glossy, full-color ones, they just came out in this Kickstarter.
So those are the support deck cards?
These are the Battlefield, I believe they're called Battlefield
for
Asset.
Classic.
This is used in Classic.
Yeah.
And there's Battlefield support cards, there's Battlefield asset cards, and there's Alpha Strike cards. These are basically when you want to use the vehicles like minions.
Yep. Yeah, we started, but here's my question. Why is there 3 and why is there 4?
Well, because there's only 3 different types of things, but there's...
Oh, because you got the... What is this, like with and without the trailer?
No, they're just... this is the support carriage. Yeah, this is the trailer. And this is the main gun.
So you can just take this little guy?
You could, but I don't think...
To do what with?
Yeah. So you could just take it. Just drive the support carriage around. Look at me.
Yeah. He can only do turn. He can only circle.
You can just do donuts.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so that's what you get in the box. Now, you haven't seen the box art here.
Yeah.
But it's very, very cool. Like dropships, spaceport, tons of vehicles and mechs loading up. It's very, very neat.
Feels very, yeah. A modern corollary would be like Dune 2, if you've seen that.
Yes, where they're all...
Yeah. When the what's his name?
I don't remember what
the Emperor
called.
The Emperor lands and Sardaukar are coming.
Oh yeah,
that's
right, the Sardaukar.
Can we do a whole episode with that?
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
Love the line art as always. Same on every box, right? We've got the the long Thom on there. So anyway, while we're getting all this stuff organized, we'll get these up on the turntable. So guys, take a close look at these brand new support vehicle objectives. All right, so we're back. So we got some vehicles here to review. Thom and I were just messing around with the mash truck, and like this bump out is so weird.
It's already fun.
Don't want to come out of the gate negative here, but this is a very stupid piece. I assume you're supposed to glue it on, and I say it's a stupid piece because of this. We've previously received vehicles with, ball socket turrets and moving pieces and all sorts of things, and then there's just there's this thing. And it doesn't there's no slot, you think it could slot in somewhere. It doesn't.
It's kind of up to you where you put it, it looks like.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it had a specific, there's obviously.
It kind of fits in there,
yeah.
And it kind of sort of sits on the base, but not really.
Yeah. But I guess it gives people the option, if people want it to look like it's being mobile and driving around versus being set up for.
Like a mash versus just an ash.
Ooh, because the M, right? Yeah, it's the. These are medical, right? It's
the
a
M
medical
stands
truck.
for medical, doesn't it?
Is it?
Is it mobile?
I don't know, mobile,
medical,
something, surgery, hovel. I don't know. But which one are we starting with? Which I guess
let's start with the mash vehicle,
yeah.
Right? So. Here's what I do like about the MASH vehicle. Number one,
everything.
Dude, look at the axles and the wheels. Things over all the terrain. I love the little guns on the front. I love the hatches on the top.
Yeah.
I love all the little details. The thing is definitely packed with 6mm scale detail. So I can't fault it for that.
It just looks so goofy. I love it. I love the tiny, tiny little wheels
so
with
tiny.
This big fat body.
It's so
tiny.
It's
perfect. It's very, very 80s, and I like it.
It is very 80s. It's a great way to describe it.
And that's probably why they I bet there's certain people that are the bump out is critical from the art. You gotta have the bump out.
Gotta have the bump out.
Yeah, so I get it. It's a very nostalgic piece to me. So actually all of these are, to be honest. These are all class, the goofiest.
Dude, the mobile HQ is so goofy.
It reminds me of being in grade school and drawing vehicles with way too many parts and wheels.
Check it out.
I'm just gonna add more stuff on.
Dude, look, the little dish turns.
Oh, does it?
All right, and look, this little gun turns too.
Oh, that's so good.
All right.
I didn't even know that
so
was gonna.
I absolutely adore that. I think that is the coolest thing in the world.
It's an actual.
It's a ball socket. That's what I was just saying.
How are they gonna?
What?
I just they could do so many more ball sockets
everywhere. Every mech could have a ball socket arm.
This is what they chose to haha, got you guys.
Yeah.
Like a little Easter egg. It's so good.
It's so good.
Be cool.
This is a straight 10 out of 10.
Are they the same? Did they standardize? No, they didn't.
No.
Kind of. There you go.
Don't you uncanonize my. Now it's a chaos.
See, it doesn't.
Now it's a chaos mobile HQ. You put the dish in the wrong spot.
See, I'm already having fun with this one. This guy, same thing. But that's so good.
It's so good, right?
Yeah, these are great.
The only thing that's a little weird is
the front end?
Oh,
that's good. Yeah,
it's the turn.
They did the same with this.
They did the same with that, and I almost wish they were at different angles.
Because just imagine, I'm going to go this way, and you're like,
right.
It's like a worm.
It's like a worm. I just kind of want it just to be straight or something, but it's very, very cool. That's my only complaint about it.
I would do like two
what's
or
also
three
interesting
of them.
is like,
Yeah.
look how the front wheels are like off the ground.
I think they are in all the artwork too.
It's just always doing a wheelie.
Look at a picture of it. It's the Mobile HQ, right? Yeah, I feel like the front end was like always.
That front end is not off the ground.
No, okay. For some reason, I maybe somebody can correct this, but I feel like the very iconic art of it, the front end's like.
Yeah, maybe. But let's talk about
great design.
It's a great design. I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Let's talk about the long tom and the carriage.
You said you were most excited about.
Well, I'm a huge fan of.
I thought it was going to be bigger.
I thought it was going to be bigger.
I swear. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person. I thought this was like
a supersized vehicle.
When I saw the box. Yeah, like you look at the box art. That's not the art. Is it that?
Yeah.
It just. I mean, the gun doesn't even look correctly
proportioned to the art.
No,
yeah.
Also it's a little bit. Hangs to the right a little bit there.
A little flaccid.
Little flaccid.
Yeah, dude. It has Marauder syndrome.
And why is it so small? I don't get it. I thought that was going to be much bigger.
There's like plastic fuzz on it. I don't know. I'm still into it. Like, I look at the command deck.
Not as good as the Mobile HQ.
Not as good as the Mobile HQ, but it's still very, very cool.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm just curious. Like, look how big the.
Yeah,
I don't
weird,
get it.
Right? It
looks like it's not scaled properly. I'm just going to call it. It doesn't. If you look at the cockpits.
This one looks like it should be way bigger. Like, almost like maybe 125% bigger.
Yeah, like 20. Yeah. Maybe even 10 or 15, but like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like this is as big as that whole thing. Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't know.
I guess. I feel like the train was bigger too, but okay.
Yeah. So
does that swivel?
It does. Okay. I don't know what it is.
I thought it was
sort of like crane, a loader maybe for the shells. I don't know.
Yeah. Because it attaches here, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I think that's the back.
Oh, it's just there. You're like, get away from me. Get away. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Touch.
What are you going to do about it? And he can't get you because the range is too far. He's like, I'm going to shoot you.
Spaceballs where he's got his...
Yeah. He's like,
so good.
It's good. Okay, this is already so much fun. See, they need to have more
articulating bits.
Oh my God.
It could just be endless fun. It could be endless fun.
But what is it? It must be a loader. You have to be right about it.
Yeah, it's got to be a loader. And like
I thought it was like one
ammo.
of those like.
Because look, like I think these are the shells,
Absolutely,
right? I think.
Yep.
Maybe not. I don't know. So.
Can I see the artwork?
Help yourself.
Actually, those cards are probably better.
Yeah, they have nicer pictures. I agree. Maybe the Mobile HQ just got bigger windows.
I mean,
2-story windows.
Same thing. It looks way bigger. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a really
crazy.
interesting. No, it's an interesting call out. Like, look at the size of the tires versus the treads. It does feel like this could be.
The treads are smaller. Yeah.
You know, it feels like this could be a little bigger.
Can I see that?
Yeah. Like the tire diameter is bigger than the whole tank tread. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling it out.
Or maybe this needs to be shrunk down. One of the two.
Can we grab?
No. Not doing it. Absolutely not. I know where you're going. Not going to allow it.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about ranking.
Oh.
All right. So Mobile H or MASH vehicle.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get there.
Okay.
Do they have an actual on-board purpose besides the Long Tom's artillery? We get that. Mobile HQ. What
Mobile
can you do with those guys?
Gives you a benefit to initiative, and then if you're playing with battlefield intelligence rules and Alpha Strike, you get the Mobile HQ ability.
Like what can MASH do?
I don't know what the hell the MASH vehicle does. I actually think people use it as an infantry transport, or at least you used to be able to. It doesn't look like you can do that.
Sounds like
as
Hamas to me.
MASH 5.
Couldn't help it.
That's messed up, bro.
Yeah, it's very
it's true. Facts only coming out of Tom's mouth. MASH 5, I believe you can convert MASH to infantry transport. At least you used to be able to. So I think you can convert this to IT 2.5.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It does not have no guns. But I think for 8 points, you can convert it to and you can carry around small squads of dudes.
Are there more than one? Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, and then you do 1 damage,
Yeah.
which is interesting. So then it's definitely that's the troop transport.
that's the troop transport
okay,
one.
now you can rank them. I'm sorry.
All right, so MASH vehicle goes last only because this bump out really bothers me.
You hate the bump.
Actually, wait a minute.
It reminds me of
Support
a camper
carriage goes last. All right, let's just get that out of the way.
Van. Why?
I absolutely hate the stupid
Does it give
worm.
you more ammo or something?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Like I hate that sort of like I'm turned at a weird angle thing.
Yeah.
Then the MASH vehicle, it's cool, but it's weird looking. You're gonna hate it, but I'm going like this, Tom. I'm doing
See,
it.
I'm going to say, look at that picture. The front wheels are off the ground in that too. If you line them up,
They're not off.
They're off the ground.
You're out of your mind.
It's one of
This is where I'm going.
Okay. I mean, it's the most
absolutely
useful, and
love. But dude, look at the support
Very
arms
cool.
and the detail on like
World
the
War II,
hydraulics.
yeah.
It's so cool.
Okay.
Look at the flash suppressor, like the little holes and stuff on the.
Yeah.
So cool.
You
All
love it.
right. Anyway,
Big guns.
I love big guns.
I am torn up about this decision. Just because of the scaling, it can't be first for me. And if I'm wrong about it, I am, but I just don't like it. I really think.
Ooh. All right.
And I just like the swivels. I love the swivels. I like the camper van aspect of this thing with the bump out.
The camper van.
Well, it's more of a travel trailer. Well, actually, no, because it's self-propelled, so it is an RV. Okay.
Yeah, it's an RV.
Just to get deep into the.
You need a class like D license to drive it.
Yeah. Big flat steering wheel. Grandpa, grandma, come visit the kids.
So good.
There you go. And then this guy, and then that guy.
Yeah.
But that's mainly.
I like that.
Swivelly bits, love it.
Yeah.
No swivelly bits.
It's a bummer. It would be even cool if this just art. I know.
It would have been
Could you
amazing. It would have been
imagine?
amazing. But that would have been very difficult.
Very difficult from a casting
I get it.
perspective.
Yeah.
Been so cool though if you could like
Easy to 3D print it though. Just gonna say.
Just because Tom is
say
Tom is a big 3D print fan these days.
completely changed. I'm like a born again
So Saturn
3D printer.
4 Ultra, whatever. It's happening.
What a game changer the current technology is for 3D printing.
I mean, yeah.
I was blind.
Now you see.
Now I see.
Now we were all blind. So
It's the new religion.
let's talk about this as like a group buy. I really think this is great. You wanna buy, like maybe you want to bring long toms into your force. Okay, so you buy this pack, you're stuck with the other things. But I will tell you, Mobile HQ is super useful. These are super useful. That's cool. But the other cool thing is if you want to just spice up your table and add some vehicles parked out in front of your bases and things like that, right? You have your military base, right? You have objectives. You have a few long toms lined up. I think that's where like the real value of this thing
The
is.
Ukrainians and Russia just a couple drone strikes. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to have like a whole row of these things like lined
Just
up.
wait,
It reminds me of like Imperial Guard, like the basilisks. Remember those things?
Basilisks.
Good times.
I do like them.
So I think it's a good buy. I
Demolishing
think it's
things.
it's so good.
And what I was going to say too is like we're big proponents of combined arms.
Yeah.
And if you're playing infantry, all of a sudden the game makes a lot more sense on the when you just had mechs and infantry, you're kind of force fitting there. But now that you have like support vehicles,
right?
Along with your tanks and all this, like it all becomes a lot more real, I think, which is cool.
I did rank this one low, but it is so cool.
Shouldn't have.
It's so cool. Look at the goofy
didn't deserve
wheels,
that,
dude.
I know.
It's so great.
Goofy. Yeah. It's so the body is so oversized for the tiny little wheels.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
You almost want to love it.
I love it. I do love it.
You do love it.
I do love it.
All right. Wait a minute. Does this thing turn? Oh no, that would be amazing. The little tiny dish. All right. Anyway, all right. We're all done with this. Definitely recommend this. I think there's a lot of great models in here, and even if you're just looking at it from a pure, I want to paint some neat stuff. Like there's a lot of detail here. I think
they'll paint up
good.
good.
Dig into. Yeah.
And they'll complement your mech forces.
Mm-hmm.
They look very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Like this would be a great objective, right? Like the stranded MASH vehicle, it's got some VIP in it. You got to get your forces there. Lots of neat stuff you can do. It's a
mobile cosmetic surgery thing for all the elites. You're
like
chasing it down. They're like, finish the fillers before they get us. The mech is like stomping behind them.
What is wrong with
So I have some good campaign ideas. What?
It's like a mani-pedi going on in the back.
Yeah. Stop going over the road. Yeah. You're messing up my finish.
Jeez. Too good. Too good. Anyway, all right. So a couple of things. Number one, Aries Games and Minis, guys. If you want to get anything BattleTech related, highly recommend Aries Games and Minis. Great prices, great shipping, everything from the mechs, the books, dice, decals, terrain. It's all there. So definitely check it out. Also, subscribe, like, leave a comment. And if you want to get more involved in the channel, head on over to Patreon. It's as little as $1 a month and helps keep the lights on. That said, we're all done with the Battlefield support objectives. Very, very cool box. Very excited to get some of these things on the table. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. And of course, stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming. Have a good night.